Hey everybody and welcome back to UE5 BP Guru. Today we're going to be looking at adding on our reload system. There is a fair bit to do, but before we start I just want to kind of go over some of the stuff that I changed since the last episode. Nothing too crazy. I've commented everything else, so it's all nice and neat. I've kind of messed around with my pistol and my rifle sort of emitters and projectiles just to make them all look that tiny bit different. One thing I have changed, I don't remember if I've set this up like this in the last episode or not, but we put keep world position on for our spawn emitter. The reason that I've changed that to that is because I had this weird like double effect going on with my muzzle, but looking at it now, it's all kind of going correctly now. So everything's working as is. The other thing I also fixed was I did go back and change the direction so that we can change directions with our third person character. It's really simple to do. I will show you it now. If you go into the third person character, find where we had our toggle camera on, and all I've done is I've added this character movement in, and I've just ticked on orient rotation to movement when we are in third person and turn it off when we're in first person, and it gets rid of all the shaking but also makes both of them working correctly to how we've had it throughout the process so far. The next thing I want to do for third person camera is have it so that the character always faces the forward camera. But we'll do that in another tutorial. I want to kind of finish off the reload system now, and then we're kind of done with our weapons for now. The other thing people might be wondering also is, basically for this, I could have put all of these values into a structure. I still might, because there's going to be certain things down the line that a structure would be useful for. But for now, it's absolutely fine. All you'd have to do is set up a structure for pistol, set up a structure for a rifle, and we can then grab those out, break them, and then there you'll have all your variables in one sort of location. But we can update that really easily down the line. We don't need to worry about it right now. It's a super easy fix, but I will cover structures in a tutorial at some point. Other than that, everything is exactly how we left it in the last tutorial. So yeah, all you need to do if you want the third person camera working side by side is add in that orient rotation to movement. Okay, so we want to start with reloading now. So we're going to need a new button to reload. Now I'm going to set this up old school. I probably won't have a reload button in the final product of my game, but just so everything is up together and we have a finished product, I'm going to add in a manual reload system, because most people that are creating a first-person shooter will not be creating a sci-fi version, right? So add a new action mapping. We're going to call it reloading. I'm going to set this to R for the keyboard. Where is it? R. And for the gamepad, what have we got so far? I haven't set up the actual change weapon for gamepad yet, but so far we're using bottom face button for jump. I'm going to change that to top face button. I'm going to have it like Skyrim where you use Y to jump. Crouching, I am going to use, so I'm going to change this to left thumbstick button, and I'm going to have crouch now as the right face, not right face, right thumbstick button. Where is it? Right thumbstick button. There we go. So that means now for reloading, I'm going to use the right face button now. Right face button. There we go. So now if you're holding a controller in your hand, you'd press the B button or the circle button to reload. You would jump with Y our interaction button, when we have interactions or pickups and things like that, that will be X and A instead. So A will be like your interact, X is to pick up like ammo and things like that. And then we've got crouch is the right thumbstick in, and sprint is the left thumbstick in, and then you can sprint around and stuff like that. So that's where we're at with that. And then the gamepad down is your flashlight on and off toggle for your gamepad. So that's the gamepad setup. So now we have that. We want to get our reloading. We want to do a branch now. Like we have exactly kind of the setup we used for our fire weapon, we want to use for our reload weapon. We're just checking if the pistol is active or the rifle is active for now, and then copy and paste that. If that's false, we want to then check to make sure our reload, not a reload, sorry, our rifle is active. There we go, like so. Actually, to be honest, I don't think we need to even do that for now. We will need a branch in there though, but not for anything at the moment. It's more for when we are aiming down sights, which we will set up probably in the next video or two. So what we need to do now is, I'm going to add the branch in for now anyway. We'll just set it to true for now. No, we're not. We're going to set it to false. And I'm going to set in a, I'm going to set up, I've got to create a load of new variables. So is aiming is going to be the first question mark. We're not going to do anything with that until the next episode, probably next episode or two, because there's another thing we need to do in the next episode too as well. I've already got it planned out. So is aiming is the first thing we want to check, and we want to know if it's false. We want to know that it's not active. So we're going to branch off of we're going to create a new custom event, and we'll call this weapon reload for now, like that. And we'll call that function here, like so. Okay, come down here. We need a bunch of new variables now, and these are going to all be type integer. We need to know rifle max ammo. Oh. Oh, name is already in use. Where have we got that? Oh, we've already got that. And rifle current ammo. Okay, brilliant. We've already set those up. I need to know though the rifle clip size is going to be 1, and we need to know the pistol clip size as well. Add one more variable. It's going to be pistol clip size. Oh. Like so. Okay, compile. Now, the current ammo is set for 30 and 12, and so we want to set the rifle to 30 as well. Oops. And clip size to 12. So that basically what happens is we need to make it so that when we hit R, so our max ammo is going to be like our reserve. So we can have, so instead of it being max 30, we want to be able to hold 200 rounds of rifle ammo, and let's say we want to have 60, let's do times 10 of everything for now. So 120 pistol ammo, and we want 300 rifle ammo in our reserve. Our max ammo is our reserve. And then the clip size, every time we reload, we need to check what our current ammo is. So we want to check first our branch. We do a branch, and we want to make sure that our I'm going to make this twice, I think, just for argument's sake. Pistol, weapon, reload. Let's do rifle first. Rifle's going to be... It doesn't really matter what we do first, to be honest. So let's get our rifle max ammo. We're going to just check. We're going to check if it's equal to 0. And if it's true, for now, we'll get a print string that just says find ammo. Find ammo, like so. And then we want to check to see, so we're on another branch. After we've checked to see we actually have some ammo in our reserve, we want to make sure that our rifle current ammo is equal to our rifle clip size. And if that's true, we want another print string for now, and we'll say clip full, something like that. Those are the first two checks we need to do, and the reason for that is that if our clip is completely full, so we have a full 30 rounds in our rifle, we don't need any ammo, so we're going to stop that. We also need to check that if we've got any in our reserve, so it's going to clear both of those out immediately through that, and so we'll know we've got ammo in our reserve, and we'll know the clip is full or not. So that's what we need to do first. We're going to need another boolean that just says is reloading, question mark. Not question mark, but it doesn't matter. Either one's fine. And what we're going to do is, if everything is true, we want to set ourselves to reloading. So set reloading to true, and that'll just stop us from firing. It'll stop us from doing anything else, because we're going to run an anim montage eventually that shows the reloading phase, and we don't want to be able to swap any weapons. We don't want to be able to do any of the normal stuff we can do, because we want to play that reload animation in its full. Okay, then we're going to now do everything we want to do, and then at the end we'll unset the reload. So I think there's probably some other stuff we want to do here, probably. We want probably, we want one more variable, boolean. We'll set can fire. And we want to set that let's do set can fire question mark there. We'll set that to true there. We'll do the same for the rifle. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's make a little bit of space for this. So plug that in there, and then when we release the fire, we want to set that there as not true. And what this will do is it'll stop us from reloading when we're shooting. Otherwise it's going to confuse the system, and then the whole thing's going to mess up a little bit. And then we just want to just double check that we are not shooting, basically. So pull that out, get a branch, hook that up. We want to pull off the false, so we only want to action our reload when when we're not firing, basically. We're going to put in a play animation, but we're not going to do anything with that in this episode because there's a bit more setup we need for that. But we're going to play an anim montage. Play anim montage. There it is. Play anim montage. So we're going to use that in the next episode. We're going to create. We need to create a blend between the top half of our character and our bottom half of our character, and then we can insert a reload anim montage that will allow us to reload even though we're walking, basically. And you can use that next tutorial on anything. So like touching your headset, you can do that, and you'll still be able to walk around, like your flashlight on the head. You can swap weapons, and your character will still swap them even though you're moving around, and you'll be able to look down and still see the walking animations and things like that. That's what we're going to cover in the next episode. So we'll leave that blank for now, but let's carry on with the rest of the functionality for a second. So the next thing we want to do, it's a lot of branches basically in the reload, and the reason for that is because we've got to make sure of a lot of different variables are in a certain position before we do that. So the reason why I'm setting up the rifle reload different to the pistol reload is purely because we need to check different variables for different figures and things like that. So the next thing we want to do is bring off our rifle reserve, get rifle reserve, and we're just doing a check to make sure it is greater than 0. Because if it's not, we have nothing in our reserve, and although we're doing that check here, that's not actually doing anything. It's just making sure we have more than 0. We need to now do a new variable. We want to know how much ammo we need. Needed. So we'll call this needed ammo. And you can use this variable for both. It's just going to set it when it does the check. And that check is going to be our clip size. So rifle clip size minus. So subtract that with our rifle clip size. No. Sorry, our rifle current ammo. So our rifle clip size being 30, if we only have 15 bullets left, it's going to subtract that from the clip size and set that to the needed ammo. So that won't actually change its integer. It's just going to get whatever that figure ends up being and put it into this variable instead. The next thing we want to do now is we are going to need another branch, like so. And we're going to want to get our rifle max ammo, like so. We are going to want to do a less or equal to our needed ammunition. And then we're going to want to do, we'll plug that into the branch first. So that's just checking, is our rifle max ammo equal to or less than our needed ammo? Then we need to set our current, if it's true, we need to set our current rifle ammo. And for that we take our current ammo and our where is it? We take our current rifle ammo and then we'll plus that and add that to our, we'll add our rifle max ammo to that and set that as our current ammo. And then all we need to do after that is set the max ammo straight to 0. So yeah, it's checking to see if our needed ammo is equal to or less than our rifle ammo. So if you have not enough ammo to add to our needed ammunition, or if it's exactly the same as we need, so let's say we needed 10 and our rifle reserve is 10, it'll take that 10 and add it to our current ammo, and then just set rifle ammo to 0. But if it's more than what our needed ammo is, we need to get our rifle max ammo, set that to, and subtract our needed ammo from it. And then set our max rifle ammo using that. And then we just need to set our clip size to rifle clip size, and set our current rifle ammo. Hopefully that makes sense, but all that's happening with that is we're taking away that needed ammo, which is whatever's in here, is from this thing, taking that away from our max ammo. So let's say we needed 10 ammo. We're going to take 10 ammo off of our 100 max ammo and set our new max ammo as 10 less, but set the rifle current ammo back up to 30, which is exactly what our clip size is. So hopefully that makes sense, but it should all work correctly for our rifle now. We will have to reset that reload system up, but for now, we're gonna have to add in that branch selection thing. So get 2 more branches quickly. If it's true, set that, and we're gonna just get our 2 booleans wherever they are. Pistol active there, rifle active there. Put that false into there. Put that false into there, and then we take the true for the rifle ammo. Okay, great. Now that's all fine. Everything should be set up as needed. That should be set to 0. Clip size is 12 for the pistol, 30 for the rifle. Max ammo is 120 for the pistol, 30 for the rifle. Current ammo is 30, current ammo is 12. So we should now, in theory, be able to pull out. If we press R, nothing happens because the pistol's not set up. Reload, clip full, clip full, clip full. Clip full. Yeah, so that it is working. We might want a reload sound as well, but I'll sort that out another time. But I will add the functionality in. So, and at the end of all of this, we just need to add in set reloading back to false. Otherwise, it's going to forever think it's reloading, pretty much. And yeah, so that should be all working now. The only other thing we need to do now is just put in a check to say, are we reloading? And if it's true, we don't want to do anything. If it's false, they can shoot. Otherwise, if you're reloading, you're going to be able to fire the weapon, basically, is all it is. We also we will have to put in a delay once we set up the anim montage. Here, we're going to have to put in a delay just before we set it back to is fine, because otherwise it'll be, if that reload takes 3 or 4 seconds to set to play, what will happen is you'll already be able to fire even though you're still reloading. So we will want to put a delay in here once we know how long our anim montage is. Let's just move that forward, and all we need to do now is just add in a play 2D sound, and that will be whatever your reload sound is. It doesn't have to be anything like mine. It can be whatever works for you. The only other thing now that I would like to try and do is open up our HUD, here? I believe it's in here. There it is. Okay. And again, it's not finalized, it's not finished in any way, but the idea will be to have like a weapon, maybe an image of the weapon and the current ammo and your reserve ammo for that weapon. So we need a text box. If it's easier for you to name it something, that's kind of understandable. I want the max to be 3, like so that I can like so. We'll zoom in a little bit, we'll get it right that way. We want another one, sorry, we do want a second one actually. Drag that in as well. Set that just to double figures, like so. That way we know how much the clip is, etc. I can drag that, yeah, there we go. And I'm just going to put in, let's try that. Yeah, that works for me. Make it really, really small. And just put that in the as like a makeshift divide. Why is that such big? Okay, that kind of works for me actually. I think that's okay. And then we just need to bind it now to this corner, and then bind the actual figures. Anchor it to the bottom right. Oh, like so. There we go. And then all we need to do now is I want the text on here to align to the left. I want the text on here to align to the right, so that they stay bunched together. Compile, and then we want to create a binding for this one, and we want it to be so let's cast to our third person character, like so. We want to get now it's gonna be, we'll need to do a branch first off in this one. Get rifle active, get pistol active. We'll do our couple of branches. We'll need a couple of return nodes probably. If that's false, do this. So let's do the rifle first, then, because that's actually set up, is pistol active. If true, get if true, return. So we need to copy the return nodes. If it's true, we just want to return the separate return nodes. So this will be our rifle return node, this will be our pistol return node. From this character, get max. We want our max rifle ammo, and then we'll just convert that into text like so. And then from here we want to get pistol max ammo, and add that into there. There we go. And if it's, we probably want, oh yeah, we need to get our object, get player character. That should be fine. Compile. Yeah, there we go. And if it's false, nothing's set up or active, we want to set visibility and set it to hidden, and then return that node like so. I'm not sure if we have to set the visibility back to true for these two. I'm guessing we probably do. So I'm just going to do it just to save failure. We'll set this to visible. Stick that in there. And do the same here. Oh, I didn't need the return node, obviously. And then if it's true, set that visibility to visible. And then just give it a whirl, see what happens. Play. There we go. Cool, it's working just like that. And all we need to do is set exactly the same thing for our current ammo, and it should be working absolutely fine. So back into the player hub, go to the event graph. We'll change the name. I think we can change it to we'll call this one Ammo Reserve. I should have called that for the other ones as well, but that's fine. Compile, go back to the event. No, go back to the designer. Click on the other one and bind that one to bind the text to a new binding. Rename, or click on rename, and then call this one current ammo. We can pretty much copy and paste our why have I got both of them open? That doesn't seem right. We can pretty much copy and paste a lot of this because it's all going to be relatively the same. The other thing we'll need to do is whoa, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, plug this into here like so, plug that into there, and instead of getting the pistol maxes, all we need to change is getting the current pistol ammo, not set, get, that's my fault, get current pistol ammo, there we go, and pull off there and get the get current rifle ammo like so, and compile. Now I just want to check one thing before I finish up. It does it automatically. Oh, it gets rid of the whole HUD. Oh. I need to get something in particular, but oh, interesting. Why did that change to 10 though? Oh, I've set something up wrong here, clearly. Okay, let's have a look. Ah, right. Okay. That should be up here first off. Easy mistake to make, clearly. So let's do that first off, and add that into there, and add that into there, like so. So yeah, rifle active true, that's fine. Let's just check the reserve ammo is correct. I think it is. Pistol ammo, yep. I think for this as well, I need to set this to 1 second. Go back and what are these called? Compile first off, of course. 0000330. Okay. Image variable. Oh, yeah. Okay. Click these to is variable, and it's already clicked to a variable for some reason. That's fine. And what we need to do is just drag out the text blocks and set those as the target. I don't know if you can set multiple. Oh, you can. There we go. Brilliant. And we want the image as well, like so. And just copy and paste that into these other two as well. There we go. And I don't know if you can set them into multiple. Oh, you can. There we go. Look at that. While away. Make a bit of space so it does make sense, of course. You want to be able to see what it is that you're trying to accomplish. That works fine. You want to do the same for current ammo as well. Oh, wait there. Ammo reserve is false. I'm going to put it in there anyway. I don't know if I have to put it in there because it's already being done for the one and I'm setting the visibility on there, but we'll do it anyway just to make sure everything's working correctly. I think I only have to do it on the one, to be honest. This is probably just extra pointless code, but there we go. Compile. Let's test it out then. Yep, it's working correctly. That's still not showing up though. Why is that? Current ammo. Oh, I'm pushing it into the wrong one, that's why. Let's try it now. And there's no reload set up for the pistol, so it's not going to work. But that's fine. And obviously clip full comes up. Clip full won't come up for that, but it will stop. Okay, brilliant. That's actually working perfectly fine. That is a perfectly working reload system. I'm sure there is a way you could be a little bit more cleaner with this, but I probably will tidy up a lot of this code into structures and stuff like that. But just copy and paste for now, and all you've got to do is change all these figures from rifle to pistol, and it'll work exactly the same. Rifle, weapon, reload. No, it's not. That's because it's pistol, isn't it? What am I doing? Pistol, weapon, reload. And compile. That's fine, gets rid of the warning. And then in here, just put pistol, weapon, find that call function. And then that will work for your pistol. All you need to do now is just change all of these figures to pistol and set the pistols. And once you've done that, you'll have a working pistol and rifle reload system. In the next episode, I'm going to cover setting this reload animation montage up, and this will cover setting anything up like changing weapons, reloading weapons, any sort of upper hand motion movement. So if you wanted to like do a punch, you could add that in as an upper body movement. If you wanted to shake hands, wave, do anything you wanted to do with the upper body, it won't affect your lower body by doing this setup. So that'll be covered in the next episode. Still loads to look at and do, so hopefully this all makes sense to you guys. I'll set that reload up off camera. Hopefully you guys will do that, but if you have any issues or questions, please let me know. But hopefully this has all been pretty straightforward, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Bye.